University. Pretty cool. The Tuffets, $99.95. The Heads, $33.95. The other ends, $29.95. And here's how you can order. To order any of the Humane trophies, call 1-800-434-2U. That's 1-800-434-2968. Item number 371 is the Deer Head Trophy. Item number 373 is the Bear Head Trophy. Item number 375 is the Moose Head Trophy. Each soft and adorable trophy is only $33.95 plus shipping and handling. And order the matching other end of the trophies. Item number 372 is the matching Deer other end. And item number 374 is the matching Bear other end. Each adorable other end is only $29.95 plus shipping and handling. Or order item number 376, the Jungle Cat Tuffet, or item number 377, the Black Bear Tuffet. Each tuffet is only $99.95 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-434-2968 now. Operators are ready to assist you in ordering.
I'm Rick. This is Direct to You. Excited about the next couple of items we've got in the program. We're talking about sports collectibles. Now, Direct to You has a special arrangement with Howard Sports Collectibles, one of the top sports collectibles companies in the country, to bring you some of the best items. We're going to show you 2 autographed baseballs in a few seconds. Now, if you would like to see more sports collectibles, give us a call. We've got a ton that we can bring you at very affordable prices. The number you see on the screen to order. Give us a call and say, we would like to see more sports collectibles. I talk about 2 of the hottest items on the market today. I'm going to show you right now. We have autographed baseballs by arguably 2 of the best players to ever play the game, Mickey Mantle and Joe DiMaggio. Now, not just the baseballs, but they come in the very attractive display cases you see here. You've got the covering on the top, which I'm going to take off so we can see everything inside a little bit better. And we've got a very unusual holder for the ball. It is actually a Gold Glove. I'll take out the Mantle ball so you can see that. Autographed baseballs by Mickey Mantle in the very attractive case you see here, which is priced at $195, and Joe DiMaggio, which is priced at $275 once again in the case. Both of these way below suggested retail price. Now let's talk about the Mickey Mantle baseball specifically. Mantle items are very hot since his death a year ago. Mickey Mantle, a star with the New York Yankees, played from 1951 through 1968. Hit 536 career home runs. We all know the story of Mickey Mantle. That's one of those names. You mentioned Mickey Mantle. If you're a baseball fan or not, you know who we're talking about. This is priced, a special price on Direct to You, $195 for the baseball. Now, it comes in this protective covering that you see here. So often when you get a baseball, a collectible of any kind, you don't want to show it to anybody. You're afraid of smudges, getting dirt on it. This is covered, so you don't have to worry about that. And you also get, with both of these items, letters of authenticity. We've seen the horror stories on 60 Minutes, Dateline. The sports collectibles market over the last few years, a lot of counterfeit items. These come with letters of authenticity. Whether you're buying here, buying anywhere, make sure that you get those. The Mickey Mantle baseball priced at only $195. Now on to Joe DiMaggio, baseball star, show business star with the New York Yankees. I say show business star. For a while he was married to Marilyn Monroe. Played baseball with the Yankees from 1936 through 1942. Took time off from military service. Came back and played from 1946 through 1951 at a .325 career batting average. Joe DiMaggio. He's making more money doing autographs in 1 month than he did playing Major League Baseball for his entire career, limiting the number of curved surface autographs he's doing, like on baseballs. This is priced at $275. Now, DiMaggio, you can see the value on this anywhere up to $400, well over $300 for Mickey Mantle. The Mantle baseball is priced at just $195, just $275 for the Joe DiMaggio autographed baseball. Special prices on special collectibles from Direct to You. Here's how to order. Call 1-800-434-2968. Item 241 is the Mickey Mantle autographed baseball in the display case for only $195 plus shipping and handling. Or item 242 is the Joe DiMaggio autographed baseball in its display case for only $275 plus shipping and handling. Call 1-800-434-2968 now.
This is Direct to You. I'm Jan Jones, and I am so excited to introduce you to Jen Miller. You may know her name. She is the inventor, of all things, the inventor of step aerobics. It's a
Can you
pleasure
believe
to
it? How
meet
you
you. No, I
doing?
can't
Good to
believe
see
it.
ya.
It seems as though it's been around forever, but it's really pretty
It's
new.
still very popular.
And
Sure
you
is.
are popular with all of your great ideas, and we're
Well,
sitting
thank
atop
you.
the latest, aren't we?
You know what? Step training came from physiotherapy, and so does Flexiball. Flexiball has been used by physiotherapists for a long time. And you know what? I've been a trainer for 15 years, and I have done abdominals on the floor every day, day in, day out, after my classes, you know. And what happened is I looked at my lower abdominals and I said, you know, I'm not getting it. I still have this pooch. I'm doing this abdominal work every day. What is it? Is it because I'm 40? I have a teenage son? Am I over the hill here? I don't have a choice.
Don't say that.
So I got on the Flexiball the first time, and watch what happens here, Jan. I lower down the ball. It's so soft and pliable. It's massaging my back. Now watch. I lean back and stretch, and then I do a curl. Look at that range of motion that I'm getting here.
But
A
it's
great
total.
stretch, and then a great flex.
So often when we see people working abs, they're working from the belly button up.
Absolutely.
And we are very concerned with that little area below the belly
Sure,
button.
and you know, and that range of motion is restricted because they only have the floor to work on. Now, what's happening here is I'm working not only my holding and my moving and my flexible muscles, that means I'm working an isometric contraction of the lower abdominal region. Those are the muscles you use to hold in your stomach. So by just getting on the ball right now, I'm holding in my stomach just by isometrically contracting those
Yes.
lower abdominal muscles. Now I'm moving,
Yes.
and I get everything at once.
Are there other exercises to be done as well?
Oh, there's great exercises on here. You know, a lot of people don't do abdominal exercises because they have a weak lower back. Well, what's wonderful about Flexiball is all you need to do is turn around here, and Danielle's going to do this with us as well. Turn around and put your front part of your abdominals on the ball, hands on your head, drop down, and come up. And again, now I'm working the lower the lower back region. I'm curling down and up here. I'm flexing, and then I'm
Now,
stretching
I have
here.
to tell you, I have never done this before. I have never been on this ball, and I didn't think I was going to get down on my knees and do this with you. This is
It's a great
good
exercise.
feeling. It is
Doesn't
a
it feel
wonderful
wonderful?
feeling.
You're being
I'm brand new
massaged at the
this.
same time you're going up and down. It's a pleasant feeling. You're able to get a great range of motion. You cannot do that exercise on the floor. Jen, look here. Now, if I'm going to do that exercise, here I am.
No, you can't.
Right
And
there.
it-
There's
and
my
it
range of
aches.
motion.
It aches right
Absolutely.
in here.
I can go so far, and all those vertebrae are crunching together, and it's not feeling very good. So now look at Danielle over here. She's doing a side lateral flexion exercise here, and what she's doing is she's working that yucky part of those love handles right there. So you see how she's getting that range of motion. Look, if I do that on the floor, look how I'm restricted here. Again,
Yes.
you know, 2
It's a
inches.
quick crunch.
It's nothing. Look over here at Danielle, how much range of motion she's getting. She's able to, again, stretch the muscle before she flexes it. Now she's got a great range of motion, and she's working that ever so hard to get to side lateral muscle
And she has
area.
absolute support here.
Absolute support. Air-filled, supports up to 1,000 pounds, cushions and massages you as you move throughout the range of motion.
You've got people at home who have something to say to us?
Absolutely. Denise tried this ball for the first time. Let's hear what she's got to say.
I enjoy the Flexiball because it is very relaxing. I feel like it's supporting all the areas that I guess I've always experienced so much pain in, my back, my neck. I enjoy working with that ball. I kind of hooked on it. The biggest change I've seen is in my upper abdominal area, my love handle area. I've seen those go down a lot. They used to be very distinct and round, and they've really trimmed down. And where everything was tight in the waist, now it's comfy, and it's great.
Jen, can anybody use this Flexiball?
Great question. Anybody at any level, at any weight, at any size, any pre-existing condition can get on Flexiball and use it correctly and safely. Of course, it's always important to check with your doctor before doing any exercise program, regardless of what anybody tells you. Now, you know, you asked me before, you know, is this great for you know, just anybody? And the wonderful thing is my husband is a chiropractor, and he gives these to patients. They take them home, they work with the ball, and they come back and they go, this is great, I love this ball. I'm healed, I don't need you anymore. He goes, I'm losing patience. These people are going home and working on the Flexiball, getting these great back exercises, and they feel wonderful, and they come back and they're healed.
They feel terrific.
Absolutely. In fact, we have one lady, Shara, who has a pre-existing condition, and she uses Flexiball, so let's see what she's got to say.
I look forward to my workouts with the Flexiball. I don't feel that I'm a victim anymore of fibromyalgia or anything because I see a result and I'm not in pain. I could see a difference in my waistline. My doctor has said that he could actually tell that my low back has been strengthened with it. So I have seen definite improvement.
You know, just in case you were wondering, fibromyalgia is like an arthritis of the muscle. So really, you know, as Shara works that range of motion, she feels much better and breaks up some of that tissue.
It's terrific, too, because while she's stretching and exercising, she has total support.
And comfort. That's what's so wonderful about Flexiball, because you've got the air filling your back and massaging as you go up and down, and as you get that great range of motion that you can't get on the floor, Jan.
Yes, why is this more effective than the floor exercise?
Let me just show you something. When you're down on the floor, you're restricted by the floor. You can't go below the floor.
No.
You can only go from here to here. That's why you get those little Woody Woodpecker sit-ups,
Yes.
you know those? Well, those don't work very well. When I get on the Flexiball, I'm able to take my range of motion much further than I would on the floor. Look here. I'll stretch all the
you're
way
way
back
back.
and all the way up. Look at the range of motion I get. More degree of movement, less reps to get the job done. So it's really time efficient,
Toning-
and it feels good too.
That's toning a big stretch of body, supported the whole time.
Absolutely.
When you order the Flexiball, you not only get this wonderful piece of equipment, you also get Jen's video. Tell us a little about this.
Well, you know, we start with abs on there. We get a great abdominal workout, front, sides, and rear part of the whole trunk, which really pulls in that waist. And then we finish with hips, thighs, and buttocks. Also, you know what else we get? We get a stretch chart. This is so wonderful. This is really the icing on the cake. You get all these great stretches here that you can do on the Flexiball just for flexibility, and that in itself is wonderful.
You've just got such an idea here, and it's good for your body, good for your soul. And I noticed too that the whole time you're doing it, you're smiling, you're excited. Danielle hasn't
Absolutely.
stopped working out at all, so you know that
just
she's
gonna
enjoying
feel so
it.
good by the end of this day, I'll tell you what.
This is what you need in your living room. You can bounce around on it, you can exercise on it. It's going to make you feel good all over. It's Jen Miller's Flexiball from Direct to You, and here's how you order. To order the Flexiball, call 1-800-434-2U. That's 1-800-434-2968. The Flexiball is item number 263 and is only $29.95 plus shipping and handling, and includes the free Flexiball workout video featuring Jen Miller. It's fun to work out with a Flexiball. Call 1-800-434-2968 and order item number 263, the Flexiball by Fitness Quest, for only $29.95 plus shipping and handling. That's 1-800-434-2968. Call now.
I'm constantly amazed every time you look at telephones, the new telephones that are coming out, what I will call specialty telephones that hit a specific segment of the telephone market. With us is our telecommunications expert on Direct to You, Mark Pollock. And Mark, it's a pleasure to have you here once again to talk about telephones. We've got a couple of unique items I want to talk about here. This one is AT&T, and I love the big buttons on here, which is obviously the selling point of the phone.
Exactly. The AT&T Big Button Plus is designed specifically for a consumer who has a large prescription on their glasses in terms of the thickness or bifocals, or anyone who is visually challenged. It aids you in dialing the number correctly the first time.
It's interesting when you talk about that. I use glasses to read, and up close sometimes I have a problem, and sometimes with the small numbers on the telephone, I've got to put my glasses on to read. This is ideal. These are nice big numbers, and in addition to that, if you have any dexterity problems, they're separated. You've got room to hit them and to move on. And we've all had that situation where we haven't been able to see the numbers. We hit a wrong number, and then a long distance call, it gets to be rather expensive.
So that's why you have all those calls to Tibet on your bill?
That's, yeah. The area code, by the way, to Tibet is 317, in case anybody is looking. But that's what happens with this phone. You're avoiding that problem. This is AT&T, and it's got all the features you would expect in an AT&T telephone.
Exactly.
Quality.
It does have also other business set features in that it does have 12 memory positions, last number redial, etc., as well as, I think, excellent styling. But what it really has as the benefit for this product to the consumer out there who really, really wants this is the size of that button. It's simple, it's easy, you don't have to think about it.
Here's another benefit. What is the cost of this?
$49.95.
See, I knew that, and I can't believe it. $49.95. That's not really any more than you would pay for just a standard telephone, and you've got all the features.
That's exactly right. It's very competitively priced.
As happens all the time on Direct to You, we feature quality names, names that you know and trust, AT&T, Walker. Now, tell us about this telephone over here.
The Clarity product from Walker is a special phone that has been designed for the hearing impaired. 26 million Americans suffer some degree of hearing impairment. And products that have been out in the past have simply amplified the volume in the handset. The Clarity phone has a special filter that actually clarifies as well as amplifies. Because if you're just amplifying that sound to someone who is hard of hearing, you don't necessarily make it easier to understand. The Clarity phone takes it many steps further in that 95% of the people with a hearing challenge have that loss of hearing in the high frequencies. So this specially designed filter actually boosts the right frequencies for 95% of those 26 million people.
I didn't realize that, and that's interesting because you can find some telephones that will amplify, but you're saying making it louder doesn't necessarily solve the problem.
You're exactly right. It's like if you turn your radio knob up way, way high in your car, it's loud, but you sure can't understand it anymore.
It sometimes
it's
gets distorted, yeah, the louder it goes.
Exactly, and this is far and above anything like that. The Clarity phone by Walker is from Walker, who's been in this business for many, many years, an American company, American manufacturer. It is truly the finest hearing-enhanced phone on the marketplace.
What is the price on this?
$89.95.
Wow, $89.95.
Less than you thought.
That it is, because it serves such a specific function, and I know phones of inferior quality that are priced more than this, and you've got a quality name there with Walker.
You're
and
exactly
a phone that
right.
works.
Yep.
And don't think when we're talking about the problem in hearing, we're just talking about people over a certain age, because you can be young and have hearing problems. Too many Nine Inch Nails concerts, going to too many auto races, come back from the Indy 500.
Very true.
And you can't hear for a couple of days. And that builds up, so people do have problems from an earlier age, and this phone will take care of it.
That's exactly right.
What is this little red feature up here?
Well, again, back to what the customer truly needs and wants. If you're hard of hearing or you have some hearing loss, how do you know the phone's ringing? Well, the Clarity phone by Walker has a visual ring indicator which tells you, oh, the phone is ringing. Then you can adjust with the slider the amount of clarity amplification and clarification that you get. So it is for the person who is hard of hearing and cannot see or hear that phone ring.
Okay, now we've got another feature. I'm not sure what this is. We have, on both of these phones, we've got the red, the blue, and the green. What is this?
Well, it's red for fire, blue for police, and green for hospital or doctor.
Okay, and you can program those in?
Those are special memory keys where if you are in an emergency situation and you have to dial a long number, you may make a mistake because you're in a hurry. Once these are programmed, it's a simple one touch.
And hit it. I just
You're
do
done.
one, and we're in there.
You got it.
The price on the Walker phone, once again?
The Walker Clarity phone is $89.95.
And the price on the AT&T phone?
$49.95.
Economically priced, they serve a function, a definite function. As you can see, they're attractive telephones. You could proudly set these out anywhere.
That's exactly right.
We've got ordering information from Direct to You. To order either the AT&T Big Button phone or the Walker Clarity phone, call 1-800-434-2U. That's 1-800-434-2968. Item 204 is the AT&T Big Button phone with 12-number memory. It's only $49.95 plus $6.95 shipping and handling. Or item 205, the Walker Clarity phone with adjustments for clearer reception and better speech recognition. It's only $89.95 plus $6.95 shipping and handling. Call 1-800-434-2968 now and order your new phone.
I'm Jan Jones. What's the one thing women and men really don't want to do? Look old. Let's watch some very dramatic videotape that deals with this important subject.
This is the half face of a 57-year-old woman and the effects of time. Notice the eyelid, the wrinkles around her eye and her mouth. This is the half face of a 57-year-old woman after regular use of Ethicin. Incredibly, it's the same face. Ethicin is not a surface moisturizer. It's not an irritating fruit acid chemical peel. Ethicin is a totally new and scientifically proven patented skin treatment. If what you see here is not enough to convince you, ask an expert.
The name of the product is Ethicin, and this is the way the news media responded when Dr. Richard Strick of the Department of Dermatology at the UCLA Medical Center released his findings.
Today, a discovery was announced that could have wrinkles a thing of the past.
Now, this may be the story of the night. A UCLA dermatology professor says he's found a skin medication that removes wrinkles.
Tonight, researchers at UCLA say the cream really works.
This is Ethicin, a combination of products sold separately for over $180, available from Direct to You in this introductory kit for only $120. Now, remember the before and after face you saw? That was Karen Phillips. And this is Karen Phillips, a remarkable woman with a remarkable story, and we want to hear it. So just go ahead and get started, Karen.
Well, I started working for Chantel in January, the end of January of '95. And when you start work for them, they give you a complimentary product. So being an accountant, I thought I would do the checks and balances. And I thought, I'll just use this on half of my face and see if it really works. So I did. I put it on this side of my face. And after 3 weeks, I noticed, these lip lines, they diminished over here. They started, I could see a difference. And I talked to Reno. And I said, Reno, you see a difference? And he says, yes, you have to show Chantel. So I saw her about 6 weeks later. And I said, I have something to show you, Chantel. And right away, she says, I told her what I did. And she says, your eyes, I can see the difference in your eyes. Far sooner than I ever did. And she says, continue on. She says, she didn't tell me why, but she says, just please continue on. So I did. And then she told me later, she says they were looking for a marketing tool. They had just hired a marketing firm. They had no idea how they were going to market this product. So they said, that's it. We'll go with this as our marketing tool. And they came to me and they said, would you do a brochure for us? I said, oh, sure, why not? So I did. And then they said, would you do a commercial? And I said, oh, okay. So we did a commercial. And then it was a little while later. They still hadn't told me what they were going to do with me. And they said, would you be interested in being our model spokesperson? I said, oh, yeah, I'd like that.
And
so
you
I
have
did.
enjoyed it.
Yes, I love it. Yes.
Well, I'm sure you get this all the time. The whole time you're talking, I'm looking at your left side, looking at your right side. Oh, I can see the difference.
All the time.
And this is what people are saying. Particularly, we're looking around the eyes, the mouth, and here in the jowl area. How does it work?
It works to optimize the elastin fibers of your skin. Now, those are not your topical ones. Those are,
Deeper level.
deeper level. Elastin fibers, you think of them as your rubber bands of your skin. They stretch and stretch and go back. When you get older, they stretch and they just forget to go back. So the Ethicin attacks those fibers and puts them back, puts a spring back in them.
Puts a spring back in your whole attitude,
You're right.
too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
May men use this as well?
Oh, of course. They have the same skin and the same wrinkles, and we have a lot of men that use our product.
And tell me about using this with my regular makeup.
This can be used with any over-the-market product that you have. The only thing you have to remember is to put it on first and let it absorb into the skin, then use anything else you've done.
How often do you have to use it?
It's essential that you use it twice a day for the first 60 days. If you don't, you will not get the results. You'll be disappointed. So it's really important that you do that. And also, I recommend that you take a picture of yourself before you start and then another one 60 days later and see the difference, because it's easier to see a picture that doesn't lie than your naked eye.
And you kind of get used to the change as it's slowly coming, and you might forget what you looked like.
That's exactly what happens.
This is kind of like exercise, isn't it?
It is, definitely. And if you stop this process as exercise, you will just revert back to the way you were before.
Who is Chantel?
Chantel is a chemist and a biologist that invented this product through 14 years of research and $17 million.
Oh, she's put a lot of study into it, and she is a user?
Oh, absolutely.
And looks wonderful?
She does, and she's as nice as she is. Wonderful. She is the nicest person that I think I've ever worked for.
Well, you're a terrific spokesmodel, because I can just see how much you
Yes.
believe in this. What do we get in the kit?
You get 4 pieces. Let me go through these real quick. You get this, which is the essential part, which is the vials. Then you get your eye cream, you get your moisturizer, and you get your hand and body. Let me walk these products through for you. I'm going to start with the vials because that's the important. You've got to use this. It's the concentrated Ethicin. You use your ring finger, you just take a drop and you put it on your ring finger. And the reason you use your ring finger is you have the least amount of muscles in these. Now we're going to put this...
And so you won't pull down on the tissues of the eye?
Right. Yeah, the tissues around your eyes are very, very delicate, and you don't want to rub them. You just want to pat it. So you put it like this, do this, and put it around your eyes, and you can put it all around your eyes. You don't want to get real close to your eyes. You have this bone under here that you can just go up to that. It will seep up and get to the other parts. Then you take another drop. Would you like to feel how this feels?
Yes.
It's an oily. It's a primrose.
Yes.
It's a oil of primrose.
You can see that. You can almost see a little elastic in there.
Yeah, well,
Isn't that funny?
And then
But
you
not
take,
sticky.
No, not at all, and it absorbs really, really well. Then you put it around your mouth area. Now you can put this all over your face. You know, you can put it on, you know, other parts of your face, your brow, your neck. It just won't last you 60 days.
That's right.
And
You'll be
that's
using more
important.
product.
Yes, you'll be using more. So you just have to remember, you know, you can't expect to put it all over your face and have it last 60 days. So then we have your eye cream, which you want to use next. It has Ethicin in it. It's not as much Ethicin. These three products don't have as much Ethicin. And if you only use these exclusively, you will not get the results you want. You'll be disappointed. So I really, it's important that you use the vials first. Let those absorb into your skin. Then you can do the same procedure with the eye cream. This is the eye cream. Just put a little bit around your eye like this. And then we have your hydrating. Yeah,
It's kind of a moisturizer, isn't
it's
it?
a hydrating complex, yes. It's what we call our hydrating complex, which is comparable to a moisturizer. And you, of course, just use this as you would use any moisturizer, which is all over your face.
I'm going to feel that too.
It's very light,
Ooh, it
and
is
it
light.
absorbs really, really well.
Yes, very light. You don't feel like you have layers and layers on your skin.
You will not know you have this on.
Yes.
No, it will absorb in, and you just won't know that you have it on. Then we have our hand and body cream, which you can use all over your hand and body. Some people tell me that they use this on their face instead of their hydrating complex, which is fine. It's not, you know, you can if you want. It's just what you prefer. Otherwise, your hand and all over your body.
And once again, we can use these products in combination with anything else that we have.
Absolutely. Anything over the counter. Absolutely.
Will you continue to use it?
Oh, absolutely.
When do you get to use it on the other side of your face?
Ah, Chantel's promised me when we have a new spokesperson, and we should have one at the end of May. Sometime in June, she promised me.
Well, I'll tell you, you look wonderful all together, but this side really does look gorgeous.
Yes, it does. It really, and it feels good too.
All right, let's take a look at the kit one more time. Remember, this is Ethicin, a combination of products sold separately for over $180, but available from direct to you in this introductory kit for only $120. And after hearing Karen Phillips' story, I'm sure you're ready to order. Here's how.
To order item number 421, the Ethicin Complete Skincare Kit by Chantal, call 1-800-434-2U. That's 1-800-434-2968. Ethicin by Chantal comes with 2 Ethicin vials, eye cream, a hydrating complex, and hand and body lotion. A 60-day supply for only $120 plus shipping and handling. That's a savings of over $60 if purchased separately. Start your Ethicin program now and have younger-looking skin in just 60 days. Call 1-800-434-2968 now.
If you have a product you would like to see featured on Direct to You, call us 1-800-434-2968. Watch for Direct to You each Monday through Friday on this cable channel. Direct to You.